loose! Stop! I'm releasing the dog!
At Mr. Tech, we bring you high-speed chases that you simply can't look away from, captured in raw, unfiltered detail through dash cams. These aren't just videos, they're front-row seats to real-life action that's as intense and unbelievable as it gets. On the morning of October 4th, 2023, the Indian River County Sheriff received an urgent call from the Jupiter Police Department about a serious stabbing. The suspect, 28-year-old Nicholas Parchesco, fled on a 95 northbound. Police immediately set up a roadblock, and RTCC used LPR cameras to track his vehicle.
He's in the left lane, over 120 miles an hour.
As information from the RTCC came through, ground deputies and the HAWK helicopter unit began coordinating seamlessly. Parchesco's vehicle was spotted weaving erratically through heavy traffic on Darbires 95. Sheriff's deputies demonstrated impressive tactical skills, employing strategic blocking maneuvers to trap him. Notably, the operation highlighted the critical role of modern technology, such as LPR systems and aerial support from Hawk, in effectively countering high-risk offenders.
I'm getting ahead.
With reckless intent, Parchesco accelerated and executed a series of dangerous maneuvers, escalating the pursuit to its most intense phase. Undeterred, sheriff's deputies employed a precise pit maneuver to slow his vehicle.
Dispatch has been updated.
Realizing there was no way out, Parchesco reluctantly pulled over on the shoulder of ER 95. He was swiftly taken into custody without further incident. Nicholas David. Parchesco was taken into custody at the scene and now faces a series of serious charges, including attempted murder, fleeing, and resisting law enforcement. He is being held at the Indian River County Jail, with bail set at $100,000 solely for the charge of fleeing. At noon on April 10th, 2022, the Glendale Police Department in Wisconsin received an emergency call reporting a vehicle theft at a shopping center parking lot. Officers quickly responded to the scene and began patrolling the area for suspicious activity. A Kia carrying 7 occupants suddenly sped off at high speed, triggering a dramatic police pursuit. The Kia sped down Silver Spring Drive, swerving across lanes and defying oncoming traffic. Officers opted to follow from a distance rather than engage in a direct pursuit, prioritizing public safety.
Wrong way on Silver Spring, continuing, going in the east. I am not in pursuit, I'm just following, continuing west in the east. Coming up on heavy traffic, occupied about 5 times. They're continuing in the wrong lanes of traffic. There's heavy traffic coming. I'm only following, not in pursuit. West and the east. They got a flat tire, back, left side, and driver's side.
The vehicle's left rear and front driver's side tires were blown, causing it to wobble, yet it continued at high speed. Another witness reported seeing the dark gray Kia racing through a different area, helping police track its movement.
Mill from Sydney. I'll be in pursuit again. No traffic out here. Speeds are 70 and climbing. Already past the 2500 block eastbound on the mill. They have 2 flat tires on the driver's side. They're going wrong lanes into traffic again. There's no traffic though.
The chase escalated, reaching speeds of up to 100 miles per hour through busy streets. The Kia nearly collided with another vehicle on Green Bay Road, creating panic. The suspect's reckless driving, despite flat tires and shattered windows, reflected a blatant disregard for safety. The officer's decision not to engage directly demonstrated tactical discipline and a focus on minimizing risk to civilians. However, the prolonged danger raised concerns about whether earlier intervention could have prevented further escalation.
Coming up to Bender in the wrong lanes of travel. All right, we are east on Bender. I'm back in pursuit. They're on the correct lanes of travel. East on Bender, approaching the parkway. 2 flat tires. Frank Paul 74838 out of Illinois. Wrong lanes of travel. We are continuing east. We're in the correct lanes of travel now. East on Bender, approaching Sunny Points. Their car is falling to pieces right now. They just lost their back tire and their last back bumper. We are east. Coming up to a red light at Bender and Port. Nearly missed the vehicle, slid out of control.
The chase reached its climax as the Kia entered a densely populated area near Green Bay. The suspects slowed at a red light, but recklessly drove through traffic. Some jumped out and fled on foot, while others remained inside. Officers swiftly deployed, pursuing each suspect.
In pursuit. Drivers, black male, red sweater, black pants, short afro. We are running behind Ace, northbound. Police! Stop! I'm releasing the dog! Driver, black male, red sweater. 750.
In pursuit. Landmark ready unit. Stand
Get on the f***ing ground! Get on the f***ing ground!
One officer reported seeing 3 individuals hiding behind a house. Thanks to coordinated efforts, police apprehended all 3, ordering them to the ground with hands raised.
Passengers ran east from my location. I see a citizen pointing cell phone on my bell.
750. In pursuit. Landmark ready unit. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Put your hands behind your back.
From my location, I see a citizen pointing on my bell. 794, I got 1 female in custody. The black male wearing a pink hooded sweatshirt just cut eastbound and bit blow.
One second, I'm in the backyard. Let me get an address. Hands! Let me see your hands! Get on the fucking ground! You on the ground! Now! On your face! All 3! I got 3 behind an address. Get an address! All 3! Out! Let's go! No! Hands up! You crawl out on your knees. Let's go!
I can't, it's too small.
I don't care, you're small. Let's go!
201.
On the ground! Let's go. Come off from underneath there. On your face. Sprawled out.
East of the 5-point squad behind the...
Go to the block. Just north of the railroad tracks. And come east.
Crawl out this way, bud. You, crawl out over here.
One sec, let me get an exact address.
Stay there. Move over here.
You got them at gunpoint?
The pursuit concluded with the arrest of all 7 suspects. However, the fact that most were under 18, some as young as 12, raises serious concerns about juvenile crime. Contributing factors may include social environment, education, and lack of supervision. The seamless coordination among officers, from radio communication to tactical response, was key to the operation's success.
Behind the house. All 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hands out in front. Hands out in front. I'm not asking again. Let's go.
According to court records, 6 out of the 7 suspects were charged with operating a vehicle without consent and resisting law enforcement. The driver faces more serious charges, including fleeing, reckless endangerment, and resisting arrest. One suspect was charged with possession of THC. Notably, most of the suspects are under the age of 18, with one being just 12 years old.
Well, then you ain't got nothing to fucking worry about, do you?
Do all of that.
Well, maybe you just ran, almost hit another car.
On the afternoon of August 22nd, 2022, gunfire erupted at 2221 SW 78th Street in Oklahoma City as law enforcement officers attempted to serve an eviction notice. The suspect, 35-year-old Benjamin Plank, opened fire, injuring 2 deputies before fleeing the scene in a vehicle towing a boat carrying an arsenal of weapons. Oklahoma City Police, in coordination with multiple units, swiftly launched a manhunt for the suspect. Plank was located shortly afterward, not far from the scene. When officers attempted to stop him, he refused to comply and instead sped away, triggering a high-speed chase through the city's major thoroughfares. While fleeing northbound on Interstate 35, Plank fired a rifle directly at pursuing patrol vehicles. His brazen actions turned the situation extremely dangerous, especially as bullets tore through the air amid heavy rush-hour traffic. Officers responded with controlled gunfire to suppress the threat while prioritizing public safety. Fortunately, no civilians or officers were injured during the exchange.
Back off in front of that front car. Let's give him a chance. Everyone's with you. You want me to call this? Yes, everyone call it.
Shots fired again. Shots fired. He's still shooting.
The pursuit continued as Plank veered onto Interstate 40, speeding eastbound at high velocity. Law enforcement maintained pressure, employing roadblock tactics to limit his escape routes.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Yeah, we're just here going 940, going down.
Eventually, near Air Depot Boulevard, right outside the highly secure gates of Tinker Air Force Base, Plank was forced to stop. Confronted by overwhelming force, and with no path left to flee, he surrendered and laid down his weapons. His decision to stop near a military base may have been an act of desperation, but it also underscores the effectiveness of the pursuit strategy. Officers successfully cornered the suspect, avoiding a violent standoff in a populated area. The incident also highlights the indirect, yet valuable role military installations can play in supporting law enforcement operations.
Hey.
Stop! Bro, stop!
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
I can't.
Get on your stomach. Bro, get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. Put your hands behind your back. I'm dead.
Benjamin Plank was taken to the hospital for evaluation before being booked into the Oklahoma County Detention Center. He faces multiple serious charges, including first-degree murder in connection with the death of Sergeant Bobby Swartz and causing injury to Deputy Mark Johns. On February 21st, 2023, the Conway Police Department spotted a black Dodge Charger speeding on Interstate 40. Patrol officers initiated a high-stakes pursuit as the suspect made it clear they had no intention of complying with law enforcement's orders to stop. As the pursuit reached the Crystal Hill area, the Charger weaved through traffic, forcing us to maintain a safe distance while ensuring we didn't lose visual contact. The streets were congested at this hour with heavy traffic on the highway, increasing the risk of collision. A loop around Crystal Hill did not deter the suspect, who accelerated eastbound at an alarming speed. Suddenly, an unexpected complication occurred. Officer Permenter's patrol vehicle lost both lights and siren function. The suspect's speed hit 120 miles per hour, turning the highway into a high-stakes raceway. His reckless maneuver, passing vehicles on the shoulder near the levee exit, prompted careful consideration of tactics to minimize risk to the public. Maintaining constant communication between pursuing units was critical. In this situation, rapid coordination helped keep pressure on the suspect without giving him an opportunity to escape. One small misstep could have resulted in serious damage, especially in winter when road surfaces can become slick.
Back Avenue, speeds 112. Traffic light.
The pursuit escalated in intensity when the suspect exited Interstate 40 at the JFK off-ramp, prompting officers to take decisive action.
Take JFK. Take JFK.
In front of the former North Little Rock Police Department headquarters, an officer successfully executed a pit maneuver, causing the Charger to spin out and come to a stop. However, the suspect, later identified as Corey Simmons, refused to surrender. He fled north on foot, initiating a short chase. Officers quickly caught up with him, but Simmons resisted arrest and ignored commands. In the ensuing struggle, the officer was forced to deliver a punch to Simmons' right cheek to gain compliance. The strike immediately subdued Simmons, who then placed his hands behind his back and was handcuffed without further incident. While effective, the use of force in this case raises important considerations about alternative restraint methods, such as deploying a K-9 unit that might have reduced potential risks. MEMS was quickly dispatched to the scene to assess Simmons's condition. After being medically cleared with no serious injuries reported, the suspect was handed over to Conway police officers and transported back to Faulkner County for further processing.
Intentionally do them starting since the 1019. Are you needing to get a 1016 started? Negative, we already got a 1016, 1019. If you go and get 1011, 1019, please. See if we can get one started. Is Conway still there? Because I know it was their pursuit. I don't know if they were going to call one for it. Just one Conway officer. Do they want to call one of their records for this?
On the afternoon of September 28, 2023, a high-speed pursuit unfolded on Route 63 near Interstate 25 in the outskirts of Santa Fe, New Mexico. The suspect was driving recklessly, ignoring orders to stop and weaving across multiple lanes during rush hour. Police initiated a strategic intercept plan to bring the chase to a swift end. The suspect, driving an older model sedan, displayed extremely reckless behavior, constantly swerving, crossing into oncoming lanes, and even intentionally colliding with a patrol vehicle. His actions posed a serious threat not only to law enforcement, but also to nearby civilians, including a cyclist who narrowly avoided being hit. Highway 63, a major arterial route connecting residential areas to downtown Santa Fe, was especially busy at the time as many residents were commuting home. Several eyewitnesses reported having to swerve onto the shoulder to avoid the suspect's speeding vehicle.
Old Denver Highway? 10-4, he's not going to take Old Denver Highway.
In a desperate move, he nearly struck a group of cyclists near the Pigos area, escalating the situation to a severe threat.
146 income, there's a biker! No, he just... Get off the road, okay? Get off the road, he's dangerous. Get off the road. 146 income, he is still driving down 63. We're going towards into Pecos. He attempted to hit a person on a bike. 146 income, there are more people on the bikes. I'm gonna hit him head on. 146 income, he's still going.
Law enforcement made a decisive call to end the chase by executing a precision immobilization technique, PIT, forcing the suspect off the road.
Stop! I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude. Stop! 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 Stop!
He abandoned the vehicle and attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly apprehended with the help of a good Samaritan who assisted officers in preventing further danger.
Stop! Stop! Don't let him get in! Stop, stop!
The suspect was arrested at the scene and now faces multiple charges, including reckless driving, resisting law enforcement, endangering the public, and damaging government property. The decision to forcefully stop the vehicle was a calculated risk, taken to prioritize public safety and prevent the suspect from causing further harm.
I'm gonna fucking tase you.
I got him. He's here.
I'm gonna fucking tase you.
Cut it the fuck out. He's there. Cut it out. He's here.
What's your problem? Stop resisting.
Let me the fuck alone. Just let me go. Cut it. Guys, back the fuck up. Get it out.
Turn.
Cut it the fuck out, dude. Cut it out. Die, you fucking bitch. No.
I'm gonna fucking tase you. Stop.
Cut it out.
Stop.
You're dropping everything.
I'm gonna fucking tase you. I will fucking
dropping
tase you.
everything.
Stop trying to bite me.
You lose your job.
146 income, 1 male detained. We're on 63.
The fuck that?
At the 2.
You ripped this shit, dog. I swear.
Hold up, I need to
You're
tighten.
fucked. Oh, you guys are fucked.
Hold up.
You guys are fucked. My girlfriend didn't take me to hell.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you sure to give me
Shut up!
You made that bike here.
Yes,
I
thank you.
told you it's gonna go out there. Shut up.
Shut up. Keep my unit. Punching it. Shut up. I checked him for weapons, man. Hold up. Yeah, I'm pregnant. So I need to. I need to guess.
What are you guys doing?
Shut up. Be quiet.
Back up,
Okay, I'm gonna take one off, but I'm gonna hold that wrist like that, okay?
Hey, please don't act, tell me.
Be quiet.
She don't be quiet. I told her to back up. She's gonna wait for help.
Hold up, okay?
I told her to stop.
I told you to stop.
She
Be
didn't even know
quiet.
we're around it.
Be quiet.
Ah!
Hold up, let me take this off, okay?
You guys gonna disturb me? Turn it on. You guys gonna disturb me? Oh!
Shut up.
No, let me do it by myself. I'll put it in the back.
Stop.
I'll give it to you.
Stop.
Just like I
You
told
tried
you.
to grab my gun. Shut up.
No,
I don't trust you.
Don't touch me. You guys are jumping me.
Shut up.
You guys are fucking jumping me. Oh, my hand's too tight. This one will fucking move. You ran over me with the car.
Be quiet, dude. You freaking hit me.
I tried
You
to back
came
up
at me.
multiple times. I didn't answer it.
Okay. I'm gonna get gloves and stuff. I'm gonna just pat him down. I can do this. Let's sit him up because he's on his.
The pursuit ended with a hard-earned victory for law enforcement.
And
The suspect, once apprehended, was searched and confirmed to be unarmed. While no serious injuries were reported, the incident served as a powerful reminder of the critical importance of coordination and the unwavering determination of the police force.
He hit her tires, but she jumped out of the way in time. This was the white Navigator, yeah. That was the one we were looking for. He was coming when I came out of...
Thank God.
146
Give me the tire.
10-4. I don't believe the 41 was injured, but he did intentionally go, and I did see the bike. I mean, his vehicle hit the bike tire.
We didn't even try to, like, find out what's wrong. She just... They knew what's wrong already. They told you I needed my medicine. They can take my car.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
I take my prescription insulin, and they're like...
Clearly not. Be quiet.
What?
182, that's part of your element?
That was for water, please. You can ask her for water, sir.
On the morning of July 8th, 2024, in Gadsden County, Florida, a state trooper operating a marked patrol vehicle observed a gray Dodge Charger speeding in the fast lane, estimated at approximately 80 miles per hour. The speeding violation was clear, and a pursuit was imminent. As the Charger became aware of the patrol vehicle's presence, the driver immediately shifted to the outer lane, tailgating a semi-truck with barely a car-length gap, despite traveling at 57 miles per hour. This reckless behavior endangered not only the truck, but also other motorists on the heavily congested highway during the midday rush. The trooper maneuvered the patrol unit alongside the Charger, noting a California license plate, an indication that the vehicle might be from out of state, potentially adding complexity to the situation. The driver abruptly veered onto westbound exit 174, but instead of continuing off the interstate, suddenly re-entered the I-10, crossing a marked gore area. This erratic maneuver suggested either an attempt to evade or a lack of decision-making. The officer issued a command for the suspect to stop. However, instead of complying, the driver suddenly accelerated, fleeing at a dangerously high speed. The pursuit had now escalated into a high-speed showdown. The Charger sped in excess of 120 miles per hour, weaving recklessly, failing to maintain its lane, and repeatedly attempting to ram the patrol vehicle.
He's stopped with the bridge. I don't know what he's doing. Right past the guardrail. Go down like you can if you head up this way. Won't take you through west now. Stop.
The scene on the highway resembled an action movie. Dust clouds rising, sirens wailing, and adrenaline surging.
I had her. 173 eastbound. Don't stop. Go back one. Bridge area.
Got target 1033 to shell. 133 eastbound. 86. Vehicle description. I show you for 171 westbound.
Outside of these last times. California 28, the bump is hanging off on the state.
westbound 10, back to 1, westbound 1 Saturday. You want to do a speed in front of the South 256. I'm crossing the way you're putting it out. 10 speed, 120. Light traffic. You tried to ram me. Good work. 120 light traffic. You trying to what? You're trying to hit me. Good work. Oh, you survived?
At mile marker 168, officers initiated a precision immobilization technique, PIT. With laser focus, the trooper tapped the Charger's rear quarter panel, causing it to spin out and come to a controlled stop. However, as the vehicle halted, the driver, identified as Steve Manuel Jr., jumped out and fled on foot. Officers immediately exited their vehicle, shouting, "Stop and put your hands up." Manuel ignored the commands and bolted into the roadside brush, attempting to vanish into the tall grass. Meanwhile, the two passengers inside the Charger were quickly secured. Officers applied double-lock handcuffs and placed them safely in the rear of the patrol car, before resuming the pursuit of Manuel.
Not right now. Speak it. Okay.
WC is 5188 as well.
That way. Yep. I can say you're not in the rest. No, I appreciate you doing what I asked. Yes, sir.
774, second one, running south, crossing interstate, blue line. There's nowhere to go on east on here.
You're not on risk.
In the early afternoon of May 1st, 2025, police identified a suspicious vehicle at a gas station near a Starbucks. The car had no license plates, a damaged rear end, and a broken window, with two individuals found asleep inside. As officers approached, the vehicle suddenly moved and sped off at high speed, prompting law enforcement to initiate a pursuit and containment operation. The suspect vehicle sped off recklessly, weaving through traffic at dangerous speeds. During the attempted escape, the driver caused a serious collision near a Safeway, crashing into a vehicle carrying children. The impact left the victim's car heavily damaged with shattered windows and its occupants in shock. Fortunately, no major injuries were reported, but the emotional and material damage was significant. The suspects fled on foot into a nearby wooded area, prompting officers to shift to a ground pursuit strategy. Law enforcement deployed drones and helicopters for aerial surveillance, showcasing a coordinated tactical response that leveraged both technology and manpower to narrow the suspect's escape route.
I got him up here on foot. Get police, get on the ground now! Get police, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Over here! You got eyes on him? Right here! Show me your f***ing hands! Let me see your hands! Get out of here!
2-3, can you start Guardian, please? They're in the brush here. We might lose eyes on them.
Right here. Let's keep going.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay? Good.
They hit the other side. His side. Honey, someone just hit us, ran us off the road. We're like right by Safeway. Can you come here, please? We're okay. But, like Ray, you know, get giggling.
The pursuit reached its climax when officers tracked the two suspects into a dense forested area. The male suspect, identified as Gopal, 27, was apprehended first. He admitted to ingesting narcotics, resulting in dizziness and non-compliance.
Keep your hands up now. Get face down. Face down. Get on the ground. Give me the other hand. Where'd the other person go? I'm with you, boss. Hey, wait. Where'd the other person go?
I don't know.
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
He ran with you.
I just swallowed a fucking. Yeah.
I'm going over here to make sure you didn't drop a gun. Stop this. I'm glad you guys are okay.
Yeah, I'm just having a panic attack.
Yeah, understandably. Seems okay. Okay. You okay, little guy? Hi.
So what's gonna happen? Because
we're catching him.
I know that, but like my car.
Yeah, I mean, so unfortunately,
I don't have insurance, so I'm totally f***ed. But obviously their insurance isn't gonna cover it. So
I mean, that's probably a still. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute.
Okay,
Yep, we'll get you up there. We'll get you up in a sec. Up to your butt. You might need a hand if he's going to be slow, close. Come on. You two good? Yep, we're good. Might just need help getting him over the fence or finding a way through there, but.
Okay. You need to talk to them. Fall down. Just sit down, man.
Well, you can't do. Come on, boss. Oh, come on.
1,000 years later.
Gopal revealed that the other individual in the vehicle was a woman named Chilena, 29. Meanwhile, Chilena attempted to evade capture by hiding in thick vegetation. A K-9 unit proved especially effective, with the police dog following her scent and forcing her to surrender. She was taken into custody after being unable to continue fleeing the intense search.
I don't care. Put your hand on your head.
I know. I'm trying to.
Okay, well, you shouldn't have swallowed. Keep your hand on your head. What do you not understand? Hey, firm. Two in custody. That's all.
Chilena quickly confessed to her involvement, including driving the vehicle and intentionally eluding police. Gopal's resistance, exacerbated by the effects of the ingested drugs, underscored the challenges law enforcement faces when dealing with uncooperative suspects. His decision to swallow narcotics upon encountering police was not only a serious health risk to himself, but also posed potential danger to officers and the surrounding community.
When did they give you that car? Over to one way. 4 days ago? Who gave it to you?
Chris, he said he found it.
Following her arrest, Chilena faced multiple serious charges, including intentional evasion of law enforcement, driving under the influence, DUI, obstruction of justice, fleeing the scene, and property damage.
Okay. Is he using friend? All right. Have you gotten cars from him before?
No, but he has cars and he said something about, I thought he lied, was lying to me about, I just heard you guys say something about using his numbers, and I thought he was lying to me. I thought he was saying it so that I give it back to him, so I'd leave the car somewhere.
And so have you been driving the car since then? Since you got it from him 4 days ago?
The video pauses here, but the heart-pounding chase is just getting started. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell. You won't want to miss what happens next.